Neurodivergence is explicitly formulated as a move away from neuronormative practices of being, engaging, and creating. Often that divergence can obscure what it is we are moving towards and why. What kinds of patterns, ways, and practices do you feel yourself moving towards these days? What beckons your poetic care and attention? The short answer is, I'm not writing. I'm composing a lot of short videos like this one that are designed to be silly and entertaining. My poetic practice these days is largely designed to desperately reach my students, to try to get the attention of people who are monumentally bored and discouraged. But I also want to try to answer this question in another way. Lauren and Chris have invited us to think about neurodivergent poesis as a move away from neuronormativity and towards some other poetic practice. But I found myself tripped up by the linearity implicit in the question, resistant to ideas of progress, place, and destination. In addition to silly videos for my students, I've been making another kind of video for myself. What we see here is two nondescript blue-gray panels, an abstraction. The image is cradled by a powerful mechanical hum. This abstraction is my view from an evening ferry ride, the gray on gray of the dark evening sky against the dark evening water. It is a scene taken from a moment of transportation, going from one place to another. But without my narrative explanation, the scene and the sound are expressive of no place and nothing, obscure, opaque. I've been reading Graeber and Wengrau's The Dawn of Everything, and I'm particularly struck by a fragmentary critique that a particular indigenous group is, quote, often referred to as an incipient chiefdom. What's deemed important is not what they were, but the fact that they could be on the brink of turning into something else. From this and other recent grazing in evolutionary social philosophy, I am thinking anew about the ways in which we take hierarchies for granted, including hierarchies of time, and our consequent acceptance of the illusion of progress. In Autistic Disturbances, I talk about the ways autism poetics challenges conventional rhetorical expectations, doubling speech in ricochet and pun, apostrophizing and ejaculating, ordering and disordering words and phrases. Drawing on that thinking, I see in the personal videos I'm making now a familiar tenor. Here, the brightly lit nighttime skyline of New York City, looking north from the Manhattan Bridge, presents an iconic romantic vision of the city, bright moon reflected in the dark water. But the rhythmic clacking of the train, the disruption of the visual field, the repetition, and the fragmentary nature of the video suggest an enduring hypnotic present, a train that always remains on the bridge, outside of time, without beginning or end. What I discover from the question I've so rudely resisted answering is this: that my own present symbolic play is deeply indebted to autistic expressive practices, repetition, ordering, ejaculation, silence. All these are probings, rhetorics of proprioception, feeling out invisible, unknowable boundaries and relationships, a testing out of myself against other, gray on gray, immersed in the melody of diesel engine or steel wheels on track.